Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'll be playing some more Borderlands 4. This game is hot on everyone's focus due to the crazy demands of getting good performance on the PC. At least I'm not too sure how the consoles perform. At the very least, I'm going to go through my settings so you know exactly how I'm playing at a resolution of 3840 by 2160. No frame rate cap, no VSync, so we can see exactly what the system can do. In terms of field of view, for both vehicle and general field of view is at 90. On the advanced tab, I'm using the badass settings, which is the highest in the game. I'm also using DLSS at the quality preset, so upscaling from 1440p. And I'm also using frame generation at 4x with everything else maxed out. I have disabled motion blur, just a personal choice for me. And that's pretty much it. I mean, the game has come under fair criticism, so yeah, they're dealing with it. Hopefully we'll get some patches in the future. Maybe the game will run better, who knows. I can see D in the chat says hello, so I hope you're well. I'm good. Colvir Singh says hi to all. Ashcock Basnet says hello sir, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Colvir Singh Batty said, did you get my message about legendary items for $1? I don't think I did. It's a side mission. No, I didn't see that message. I'll have to check that out. Is that the one where you, the tip jar one? But I haven't progressed that far in the game yet. I'm just going around doing side missions anyway. One down. Clean these guys out, no problem. Alright, send out the Reaper. This one thinks it's tough. Damn, Reaper just took him out, no problem. This thing's pretty tough. That was a terrible shot. There we go. Shot his head clean off. D says graphics do look pretty damn good for a Borderlands game. I think it's an improvement on the previous games, providing you're playing it at the badass settings. But it is unjustifiably demanding. It's way too heavy. Too heavy, man. But let's see what they do. I don't know if they're going to be able to improve things, but it definitely needs looking at. It's making access to the game pretty bad for a lot of people. You shouldn't have to be forced to upgrade just to enjoy it. That's not a good business model. Let me just get this checkpoint. And I'm good for ammo, it seems. Maidman84 says, have you played Tales from the Borderlands? No, I haven't. I'm not a massive Borderlands fan. I'm familiar with the franchise, but number 2 I didn't really give 3 much time. Number 2 I did, and I'm kind of getting back into it at number 4 because I'm actually enjoying the game despite all of the issues with performance. It is a good game. Okay, maybe I should walk from here. Sorry, I can't read. Your name is a bit hard to read, but I'm just gonna call you Gamer Stream. Says, hey mate, I really enjoy your stream and love being part of your fan community. Could you please add me on Discord? I don't really use Discord. If you want to talk to me, X is probably your best bet, but I don't really use Discord. At least my Discord isn't really public. I use it for little things, but I don't spend much time on it, to be honest. So it's not something I give out. I'm getting ambushed by these guys.
Never gets old.
Maybe 84 says, okay, it's a Telltale game. I don't really play Telltale games, to be fair. I know they've done one for The Walking Dead. I think they've done one for quite a few things. I think they've done one for... I don't know if they've done one for Game of Thrones. Maybe they have, I'm not too sure. But I understand the concept of Telltale games, but I haven't played it. D says, I'm sure he has details about his streaming PC you could easily find. Gash also, tell me your streaming PC. Yeah, if you go into the description box, you'll see all of my specs. They're all there. Everything's there for you to see. So just a tip to people that don't consult the description box. It has a lot of useful information most of the time. Yeah, we're going the right way. We're nearly there. I'm gonna stay on foot. So this thing, Betty says they did 2 for Borderlands. Okay, I didn't know that. Making sure all my guns are reloaded. Okay, so there should be a side mission here.
Go away! I can cure them all with your help.
Is that so?
Help me eradicate their madness!
My favorite not crazy ripper scientist. Sure, I could explode some more heads.
My machine is such a
Ashok Basnet, you're asking me if I'm using one PC. You clearly haven't gone into the description box. If you did, you'd realize there's 2 different specs there. One that says streaming and recording PC, one that says the gaming PC. So just please consult the description box to get all the details. Okay, so what do you want me to do, woman? It says gain access to the Order Scientists, retrieve the illustrious egg. Hold on, what the hell just happened here? Okay, so it does for some reason it just reverted back to the main mission. I don't know why it did that. Okay, so lure rippers from Aberley's device. Oh, lure rippers to Aberley's device, sorry. So we've got to get a few rippers to come over here, I guess. What is this thing? What does it do? And how am I going to lure them in? Okay, is there any nearby? Maybe I'll just shoot them and run, and they'll come after me. Okay, gotta get these guys to chase me. Come on now.
I almost feel bad for you. Almost.
How many does she want me to lure here? Come on, buddy, keep following me. And self-preservation isn't very... There's another one chasing. Come on, follow me. Maidman84 says, reminds me of Rage 2. Then again, you could say Rage reminds you of Borderlands since it's older. Yeah, that is true. I think they had an influence. Rage definitely had an influence on Borderlands. I'm playing Arkham Knight right now for the first time. So sad it's already been 10 years and the next Batman game is 3 to 4 years away. Arkham Knight is just the best, man. Connect says, hello, it's 256 FPS. The game looks well optimized. Why all the hate? This is with 4X frame gen, that's why. I know my description says something a little different, but I'm just trying it out. It seems okay, to be honest. I think that's enough. See if they dropped anything good. It's more ammo. Okay. You got enough bodies for your machine? Or do you need more? Maybe I need to... I'm just going to check the mission. So I got one more. So we got to low 10.
Hey, what's up, dick face? Follow me.
Yeah, I'm using 4X frame gen. Okay, so I've done what you asked. That's 10. Now what do you want me to do?
What a team we make! Together, we will give them all the volcanic cure! On behalf of Science herself, I wish to gift you this helmet!
The hell, you just killed yourself.
She died as she lived, without a helmet.
Oh, that was an easy mission. Funny one. I may as well go and finish off the rest of these rippers. Oh, I got something for you guys. We'll find a way to blow that up. Change my rockets. Didn't know I could use 2 of my specials at once. I always thought if I chose another one, the other one would cancel out on itself, so I didn't know that. That's interesting. Start doing some combos in the future. Take you guys out.
I love this song.
Nothing personal, guys. This isn't the best gun for long distance. The hell? Nice. Once I take care of these guys, I'll start looking for some more side missions.
Another one offline.
A few more flyers to take out. Okay, you think you're safe? I don't think so. Come on, stop hiding. Okay, I can't get that one. See if there's any good loot around here. Nexus says the latency isn't bad, to be honest. Mademan84 says this feels like a proper PC game if you only had optimization. If only the optimization was good. Ah, the sound is so satisfying. It is. Shame Frame Gen 4X is exclusive to the 50 series though. But you shouldn't really be forced to use it just to get a playable experience. Nvidia low latency reflex does help with the latency, but it's not a silver bullet. Still haven't seen any game with low latency 2 yet. I'm looking forward to giving that a test, but I'm assuming that's going to be game specific rather than like an umbrella thing. Traveler says, hi, did you get any GPU crash dump errors with the latest Nvidia drivers? No, not like that, but I've had some crashes with this game, at least 3. Like 3 crashes at least. But I don't know if it's just this game or the drivers, because you know, I've only ever played this game with the game ready drivers, so I don't know any different.
I'm unstoppable.
One-shotted that thing. Maybe this is the best gun for flyers. I didn't know that. Okay, let's see if there's any side missions nearby. Trying to stay away from the main missions for now. I want to try and get a higher level as possible. The game's bosses and stuff do scale with you, so it's kind of like Oblivion in that sense. You don't really get too much of an advantage leveling up because the enemies scale with you, but what you do get is access to better loot, so keeps you in a fight. There's a golden chest here, open with golden keys. Try to look for an exclamation mark. That's usually where you see missions. Don't see any Irachi. There's one here. Abduction Injunction side mission. Okay, we have our next target. How far away is this? Seems pretty far. I'll have to drive. Usually get a vehicle nice and early. Your vehicle also has weapons, so you don't have to get out for every fight. Alright, there's enemies here. May as well take them out. Alright, I have my Spectre, my Reaper wreak some havoc. Nice. That was pretty satisfying. There's a lot of enemies here though. A lot of flyers too.
You've got your lifetime.
These things fall, but they don't die straight away all the time. Okay, how many more to kill? Quite a few. Let's try the rockets on this thing. Nice.
Embrace the darkness.
Alright, let's reload. Definitely need this ammo. Shia TN says, I don't know about you, but I find multi-frame Gen X3 on my 165Hz LG G5 Really responsive. Multi-frame gen is really good, honestly. Tazin Asan Tanim says, how was performance of 1080p? Not something I've tested, and 1440p of this game. Not something I've tested with this graphics card. Well, kind of a clever way of spelling Traveler, but TR4 Bella says, okay, thanks. This only happens to me on UE5 games. Had to roll back my drivers, really, damn. I mean, I streamed for 3 hours yesterday. I didn't have one crash, so I think the crashing is, you know, it's not something we can really predict. It's, I don't know, it's kind of randomized. Sporadic even, I don't know. I know that there was a driver, there was a patch yesterday, but I haven't seen the release notes. I don't know if they've... I know the patch didn't have any performance improvements, but they may have at least fixed some bugs. Okay, I think I'll clean this area out. Let's get out of here. Shrell says, the stuttering may actually be more what's that? Violet than they need to be because of Denuvo too. Oh, this is a Denuvo protected game. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, it's insane how much more demanding this is than at Borderlands 3, for instance. I was playing Borderlands 3 a few days ago. Same settings, badass, native 4K, no frame gen, no DLSS, anything like that, and I was getting like over 230 FPS. And if I use the same settings on this game, barely get 50 FPS, so it's a massive difference. Make sure going the right way. Really, I hate this waypoint system sometimes. Get confused. Yeah, it doesn't. Let's see where we are. Maybe we're here. No, we just gotta stay the path. Astral Gaming Benchmark says Denuvo don't do nothing to performance. It's a hoax. Wasn't there... I remember specifically, was it Resident Evil Village? Denuvo played a part in a performance issue. So Denuvo does stuff, believe me, it does. I think Digital Foundry even did like a side-by-side comparison. Because someone cracked the game, and there was a section of the game that had very, very choppy performance, really, really bad 1% lows, and then without Denuvo it was fine. And then, wouldn't you believe it, Denuvo was responsible for it, so there's evidence to support that. AT8 says, do you think the RDNA 5 GPU will be as 1619 4K raster? Look, it's wishful thinking. It's been suggested that UDNA architecture is going to have very, very good ray tracing performance. How much raster performance it's going to have, I'm not too sure. Look, it's all speculation at the moment. I hope it's fast. I'd like to get one. I'll probably replace my 7900 XTX with it if it's good. I'm going to get it anyway, but hopefully it's good. But look, Nvidia, I don't know if you've seen the quarterly earnings at Nvidia are like a complete juggernaut right now. They've got 94% of the market. They have the resources to do what they want. If they want to build a faster graphics card than AMD, there really isn't anything AMD can do. So I don't see them doing something that's going to be faster than the 6090, but I could be wrong. And it's all, I'm here for it, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. Whatever happens, I'm here for it. I just don't see it happening, though. The hell was that thing? Mafdeep says, yeah, RE Village runs way better without Denuvo. Yeah, that's a proven fact. I don't know how many other games are impacted by Denuvo negatively, but I know that one specifically has credible evidence to support that Denuvo does have an impact. I'm still really far away from this mission. Let's keep going. Stroll says all sources say that probably will in raster. Okay. Now, it's an interesting, you know, it's all rumors, we're all reacting to it, but has there even been any leaks of like the RTX 6090 specs? Do we even have any idea what memory it's going to be using, the bandwidth it's going to have, shader, compute units, whatever you want to call them? Do we know anything about it? Because if we don't, how can you make such a claim without knowing what the opposition's got in store? If we already know, then fair enough, then that makes sense. I don't think I've seen any 6090 leaks in terms of potential specs yet. So could be wrong. That information might be out there. Maftit says, hey man, you tried Chronos. I don't have that game. There's too many games coming out. We've got what have we got coming out this week? We've got Dying Light the Beast. I'm buying that. There's just too many games coming out. I'm not buying them all. Like I buy the games that I know I'm definitely gonna play. Chronos is an interesting game. I like those types of games. I'll probably get it at a later date. The game is reasonably priced, so yes, I'll probably pick it up. But I try to pick and choose. And Borderlands is something I know, something I know I would enjoy, and it's like a AAA game that I've kind of been looking forward to. As I said, I'm only really trying to buy at max 2 games a month. This is a time of year where it's the holiday season coming on. People like to release a ton of games, and you know, you just got to pick what you want because games are getting so expensive nowadays. You just can't buy everything. Well, I just refuse to, at least, because one I wouldn't get the time to ever play. I've got such a backlog. There's so many games I've bought that I haven't even finished yet. So, you know, despite me doing all this benchmarking and despite what people think about people like me that run channels like this, I like my games. I buy my games to play my games. I do play my games. It's not just to do like a benchmark, make a few videos on to the next. That's not how it works. The only problem I will say with doing benchmarking on a regular basis is sometimes you'll benchmark a game and then you get so into it that you kind of put down the game you're playing and then you continue playing the game you're benchmarking. You kind of get sidetracked quite often. That's the only negative thing I can say, but in general, I only buy games I intend to play. There's a lot of guys here. Silent Hill F is coming out. That's another one I'm interested in. Really enjoyed the Silent Hill 2 remake. This one's meant to be really, really gory and crazy, so we'll see how that works out. I think that's an Unreal Engine game though, but from what I've seen, it's a really well optimized one. At least that's what what's my man's name from Digital Foundry? Not Alex, the other one, the American one. I can't remember his name, but he had some time with it and he really enjoyed it. He said it played really, really smooth, and he said he played it on both PlayStation and PC and it worked great on both platforms. That's always a good sign. Oh yeah, John Linneman. Is it John Linneman? No, yeah, it is John. It is John. Because Richard's like the CEO, right? And then you got John. So yeah, John Linneman, that's the one I'm referring to. I watched his video on that and he was really, really impressed with it. And so much so that he couldn't believe it was on the Unreal Engine. So that speaks volumes. This is a nice gun. I think I'll take this. Yeah, I got a sniper rifle for you. Let's see how you like this. Nice. Oh, you thought I didn't see you over there. There's still quite a few more down here. Don't want to get ambushed, so maybe I'll try and take out a few from a distance. Let's see if I can just double jump over here. Find another way around. After says, if you enjoy survival horror games, you love it. No, I've reviewed, like I've seen a lot of footage of Chronos. I've got it in my wish list. It's a game I'm definitely gonna buy. It's just like I said, I try to prioritize games. It's on the list, just not a launch day purchase for me. I only bought Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 probably in the last 2 weeks. So there's a lot of good games I don't always get straight away.
At least give me a challenge.
Stay vertical.
What is this? I'll take it. Send out my Reaper as well. Astral Gaming says, Astral Gaming Benchmark, sorry, it says, I finished Chronos and it's a great game. I think, well, you're the one that told me it was about 12 hours long, which I think you had a discussion with someone, whether it was value or not. 12 hours for a horror game, it's not too bad. What is going on down here? After says Silent Hill Left seems super well optimized, but the combat system looks a bit clunky to me. I'll definitely buy it though. Okay, fair enough. Oh, when you go in these things, you basically have to fight like a boss, and it's pretty difficult. You just gotta survive. So me doing this, I gotta make sure I'm ready for this. Okay, all my weapons are reloaded. Let's go. Man, this guy's tough. He's well tough. Is he the boss? I'm guessing he is, but he is really tough. And if you leave the dome, the boss just basically disappears. So you're forced to stay in this confined space, which makes it really challenging. Fizzle says, how are you getting 200 FPS double crying emoji? I'm getting 200 FPS because I'm using 4x multi-frame gen. That's an exclusive feature to the Nvidia RTX 50 series. So there's a lot of fake frames going on right now, but hey man, we need fake frames right now because this game is diabolical in terms of performance. I'm enjoying my fake frames right now. I'm not prejudiced against fake frames. They're useful sometimes. And this guy just keeps coming. You know what? I'm gonna get my shotgun and use the frozen ammo. Cryo ammo. Oh, I'm completely out of ammo. This is not good. I don't think this pistol's gonna cut it, man. Alright, let's try hitting with this. I got my Spectre and my Reaper out. Hopefully these guys can help me out. Oh, you don't know where to put yourself right now, do you? Getting your ass kicked. Oh, I got something for you. We're doing well, people. We're doing well. He's lost his arms now, I think. I don't think he's got any arms. Let's try the rockets. That's right. Now it's just legs after me. This is so freaky, man. We're literally just chopping this thing into little pieces. Sorry guys, I'll get 2 comments after I beat this thing. I've got to give this my undivided attention. Wish there's some ammo I could find, because I'm running low, man. So looking around, I'm kind of struggling here. Some ammo for my shotgun, if I can find it. Alright, got some ammo for my shotgun now. So now, with this shotgun it can use cryo ammo, so we can freeze it in place, hopefully. Keeps trying to jump on me. And stay still, goddammit. This is one challenging ass boss. It's gonna give him a distraction. So, the only way I can get him to stay put. I'm out of ammo again. Finally. Finally, we got took it down. Kyle Mohammed says, play Borderlands 5. Yeah. Well, if you look at the Borderlands history, they tend to come out every 5 to 6 years. So the next one will probably come around 2030, 2031. We'll see. Okay, let's have a look at our bounty. Large, slow release juicer. I'm just going to take this. I've got plenty of space in my backpack right now. So I'm going to sell some of this stuff, make some money. We do have a progressing mid-heaven sniper rifle. Doesn't look that good, but it's worth over 3.5 grand, so I'll take it just to sell it. I can't take everything. Tempting Rider is an interesting shotgun. Secondary fire shoot, sticky gyro jets that explode on reload. Yeah, now I haven't got any space, so I'm gonna look. Do I have a good shield here? What do we have here? Spunky sidestepping dummy. It's not really good. Doesn't really do anything that I already have. This whispering Parkadan is pretty interesting. Got a lot of DPS. I think I'll make space for this one. Sorry, I gotta read some comments now. Mafdeep says, the 50 series. Sorry, you guys are writing way too much, man. Give me a second. Mafdeep says, 5000 series was released yesterday. Basically, it makes sense that we have no leaks so far. Yeah, exactly. And look, if you kind of look at the trend with Nvidia, it kind of GPUs kind of get released every 12 to 18 months. What? RTX 5090 released the 29th of January. So, we're barely 6 months in. So, yeah, I think leaks right now would be pretty insane to be getting. But again, you don't know the amount of money Nvidia have. They may have already secured all the wafers they want, whatever. It might be 3nm, might be 2, we don't know. They're working with TSMC, I would imagine. say they've got all of that part sorted, their engineers may have been sandbagging with the 50 series. Again, it wasn't a massive uplift over the 40 series, so they may have had this in the lab for a while, and now they're just sending it to us like it's new. So you never know, they may be able to turn this out quicker than normal, so it is possible. Okay, the stalking Mookie is terrible. Let's bank that, send it away. Just trying to make some space in my inventory. What is this? The Durandale, 163 DPS. Interesting. Not interesting enough for me to keep. And we also have the unseen Inkanyamba. Pretty terrible. I don't know why I picked it up. And what else do we have? This is annoying. You can increase your backpack size, but you have to get SDUs and allocate those SDUs to your backpack. I didn't realize I could do that. So every single SDU I've had, I've allocated it to more ammo for my primary weapons. So the next SDU points I get, I'll definitely increase my backpack size. Anyway, I'm going to send all of these to the bank. I now have more space to grab one or two things that I wanted. What gun did I actually want? There was one here that I was interested in. And I think it was this. Yeah, the State Uri. Seems pretty interesting. I'll take that. And I think there was one more. Yeah, the Whispering Arcadan. Okay, we're good. Stroll says, just checked some leaks, and yeah, we have very little on the 6000 series. Stroll says, wanted to say earlier but didn't get the comment out. 7900 was supposed to beat the 4090, however, after Nvidia heard rumors, they did a few things, writing another MSG RN to explain. Message to explain. Okay. So yeah, that's what I'm saying about Nvidia. They have the resources to literally shelve a product and make adjustments. When you got that kind of money, and we know Jensen doesn't like to lose. Is it true that Lisa Su is like related to him in some way? She's like his cousin or something like that. That's insane. Two insanely successful people, very smart people, all part of the same family, and they work for rival tech companies. That's insane, man. But I heard something like that. Imagine what it's like when you're visiting for the holidays and family gatherings. Like, that must be pretty interesting dynamic. Anyway, let's get to this destination. I kind of got stuck in this place for a little bit too long, so let's keep it moving. Anyway, let's read some more comments. Joel said the 7000 series was never supposed to end with 7900 XTX. It was supposed to be a 7990, the recall, when they beat the GTX 690 with the old 7990. But yeah, that's when they made dual GPUs. The card was supposed to have over 15,000 cores instead of the 12,000. The 120,000, sorry. Doesn't... Well, it is RDNA. I don't know if RDNA have got... I think RDNA has got like a compute limit or something. I'm not too sure. But isn't the 7900 XTX itself a chiplet design? It's a chiplet design. So what were they going to do? Put two cores which were both chiplets. So essentially you'd have 4 GPUs on one PCB working together. That sounds like a driver nightmare. Strel says it was supposed to be clocked a lot faster too, but they had a problem. It was supposed to be 3 gigahertz. Yeah, so they had to split the card into two, so the back end and the front end, and apparently the IO side of things is, if you pushed it too much, it drawed an insane amount of power. So in the interest of power efficiency, they had to lower the clocks, didn't they, or something like that. So yeah, it could have been faster for sure. Corvia Singh Batchy says it runs butter smooth on the 50 series card. Snuggle Lurks Pin. Sorry, some of your comments are blocked by this blue arrow. I don't know why YouTube does this. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up with comments. There's so many. So it's super curious as to what your CPU usage percentage wise is. Okay, I can show you. 1 second. I guess I didn't put MSI Afterburner up. Just give me a second. I'll put that up now. Let's go to my desktop. MSI Afterburner. Should be up. I don't know why it's not up. I guess I didn't run it. This game has, like, sometimes when you run Afterburner it can crash this game, so I don't always have it up. I'll put the overclock on, but I won't enable it. I just want to load the OSD. So, you should... I don't know why. Yeah, you should be able to see the CPU load now. I don't really like to benchmark while I'm live streaming because I'm not really benchmarking. I just want to play the game, really. But if you're interested, I'll show you for a few moments, and then once you've had your fill, I'll disable it again, because I find it, no, I wouldn't say distracting, but it's obstructive. You seeing a movie clip and that, and you got all these letters and numbers in the way, and you just want to enjoy the game. Yeah, it's not something I like to do when I'm playing, but you can see my CPU load is currently around 18%. Let's get into like a fight with loads of NPCs, see what happens. Where are we going? Okay, not too far away now.
This'll be easy.
Pixelbyte says, hello, Bang, how are you? Long time no see, Pixelbyte. I recognize the name. Says, I like your Revo Signature overlay. Can you share it with us? Thanks. Sorry, that's a personal OSD. It's not for the public. You can look at it. If you understand Revo, you can of course copy it. That's your choice. But it's a personal design. There's a lot of guys that do what I'm doing. And I don't want everyone to just be using this OSD like it's some cookie cutter design. This is something I sat down and specifically customized to my needs and how I wanted it to look. So for that very reason, when I make my videos, it's kind of like my signature almost. You see this OSD, you know it's my work. I don't necessarily want everyone to be copying that. So for that reason alone, I'm not making a tutorial on how to do this. But if I ever change it and change to a different design, then I'll make one for you guys. Because if I'm not using it, then I'm happy to share it. So even when you're fighting a lot of enemies and there's more NPCs, you're still using around 20%. The 9950X 3D has 16 cores, 32 threads. It's more than enough. Plus the 3D cache, it's more than enough to handle a game like this. Confusing says, don't leave a red box vault where you are. It's in the high area, is it? Is it at the top, is it? How the hell would I get up there? I'll go and look very briefly. So look around for the Borderlands logo. Let's have a look if it's on the map. What is this? Claimed silo to unlock. Yeah, these things are generally kind of there's a battle here. I'm going the wrong way anyway. Let's go and do this first. I'll come back to this place. There's a point of interest anyway. Is it these things, vault symbols? You know what? Let's go and do these first actually. May as well get them out of the way. Snuggle Luxpin says crazy. My 9800X 3D sits at 50 to 90% at all times with this game. It's in the tall building, says Convincing. That's it, okay. Let's go and have a look. Go this way. So when you say tall building, you mean this one here? Nearby. I'll use the waypoint system. Logo on the shop on the map. Yeah, it should show on the map, it does. I was too busy fighting that boss, so I didn't really explore the area as I should have. If I missed anyone's comments, I do apologize. I'm trying to go back. Coffee Singh says you can bank some space. Yeah, I know I can bank some more stuff, but I'm good for now. Okay. I guess the logo's in here. You can hear the sound. That sound it makes. Oh, there's enough on there. Here it is. So that's one. There's one more like it as well. Let's see where that is. Here it is. Not too far away. Maybe there's an exit up here. There is. I can hear another sound, so it's not too far away. I guess I can use my hovering and get to it. I guess it's in here. Checkpoint here as well. Ah, guess it's up here somewhere. Come on, man. Just gotta find another way. Right, it's over here. Okay, all done. Let's get back to business. So I want to capture this silo. Sure, it's going to be heavily fortified, so get ready for a fight. I'm going to use my compass. It's not too far away. If there's some more stuff, I'll come back for it. I've got a checkpoint now, so I can fast travel.
The most disappointing element of mortal life is brave. That's why you must give yourself over. One who will never know
Alright, let's get a sniper rifle out.
You're gonna have to do better than that.
Alright, let's get out my little helpers. Gonna wreak some havoc for me. Can't believe I didn't know I could stack these guys. Now it's like a nice combo. And it creates like a diversion at the same time, so I can focus on other guys. And there is a lot of guys down here. Not really my problem at the moment, but let's just get rid of them. Missed. Alright, let's recharge my shields.
I made this for you.
Come on, guys, help me out. Nice work. Snuggleluck Spin says, have a good night. Thanks for tuning in, appreciate it. Hit the like button if you wouldn't mind, guys. It helps with the visibility of the stream. This brings more eyes on the stream and helps support the channel. I'd appreciate that if you did. And of course, if you're new, consider subscribing. That's enough sniper rifle action. Okay, all of my enemies are above me now, pretty much. Nice. I think I'm straying from the path a little bit, but let's deal with these guys. Some kind of drone shooting at me. So this thing that says 1 golden key. Oh, and now everyone's gonna take it, bro. Should have PM me that. How do you even claim those anyway? How would I go about claiming that? I have to go back to the main base. Okay, I guess that's all of them. Olivia Singh, Batty, how do I claim those keys? What do I do with them? Do you just activate them like Steam codes? Do they act as DLCs? Like how does it work? Just let me know. Okay, so another silo done. Right, now we were going to do a side mission, but we got slightly sidetracked. So much to do on this damn game. Hold on, what is that anyway? Curious, what is this? Why Illustrious X? So there's actually a side mission here. May as well get this one done first. It's not too far away. No, I got something for you. One second. Just deal with these before I can read your comment. Corsair Singh Batty says, I sent you a website. You have to create an account and link your 2K account. Also, these keys are not locked, so all can use them. Okay, fair enough. I think I have a 2K account. I made one when I was playing Mafia, so I should actually have one already made. Well, yeah, cheers for that. I appreciate it. I got the egg now. Let me just put it down for a moment and deal with these guys. Scratch one. Is that all of them? One more over here. Wow. There's still a few more actually. Sorry guys, nothing personal. But the game, funnily enough, does have a full night and day system, has a weather system, it does rain every now and then. It's so funny to see that kind of thing in this type of art design, it just feels weird. Okay, where's the egg? Where did I throw the egg? It's around here somewhere, right? Oh, it went back to its original place after a while, I guess. Okay, where have I got to take it? There's another side mission here as well, so there's two. Let's finish this mission first. Let's get the egg back. Then I'll come back here and complete this new side mission. Can I drive with the egg? Let's see. Let me just come off. See if I've still got it. No, you can't drive with the egg. That sucks. So where is the egg? Where did it go? There it is. I guess I gotta go on foot. I guess that's part of the challenge. Conversing Bessie says, I also have keys for all Borderlands and Wonderlands. Golden keys. You're like a proper Borderlands fanatic, aren't you? No wonder you know everything about it. You're always telling me where to go and stuff. Fun game though. Despite its technical issues, it's still a fun game. Probably gonna meet some resistance on the way there. I'd rather have this. But I haven't, yes, but I've not played any just Borderlands 4 at 901%. I think I'm like 17 point something percent of the campaign. That's how much I've done, but I want to do some side missions now. I don't just want to rush through the main story. There's so much you can do on this game. I want to kind of explore and stuff. Alright, let's put the egg down. Let's deal with these guys. Alright guys, do your thing. Nice. Ah, these guys are dropping some good gear. Wasn't expecting that. Damn. Almost got my ass beat. I guess I shouldn't go too far away from the egg. Or, because I think I'm scared that it's going to respawn in its original position, so kind of want to bring it close to me. Let's keep it in our hand. As far as I'm aware, that the egg doesn't have any hit points, so as long as I'm using a one-handed weapon, it should be okay. Are you still alive? Oh, you made of? Let's retreat and try regroup a little bit.
It's been a slice, literally.
Hey, what the hell happened to the egg? Did I drop it when I revived myself or healed myself? It's around here somewhere. Where the hell's my egg gone, man? There it is. Okay. Let's try and focus on the task at hand. I don't need to kill everyone. Just need to keep heading to the destination. I'm kind of vulnerable here with this egg, so let's just keep it moving. Got a mission to complete. I'll make sure I got enough ammo to survive. Once again, I dropped my egg. Seems when you open chests, you drop whatever you're carrying. Tazin Ashan says, how do you get update AMD chipset drivers? What do you mean? You just go to the AMD website? The same place you get your AMD drivers is the same place you get where you get your AMD chipset. Okay, where are we going? How do you update chipset drivers? What do you mean, how do you? You double click the execution file like any other installation package. There's no like method to it. You just download the chipset driver for the chipset you have, double click it. Click on the parts of the chipset you want to install, because there's some multiple choice things, and there you go. You're away. It's not very complicated. It's designed to be that way. I think I can jump most of this. Save some time. Alright. We got some action here. I'm gonna put the egg down. We're on a hill, so gotta be careful. This stuff will just roll away. Man, this thing is far away, man. I didn't realize how far this was. I think making you not being able to drive a vehicle was not necessary. They never had to do that. How's this gonna work then? Can you climb with it? So if I can't climb with this egg, how the hell do I get up there? I guess I gotta throw it up there. Good job I got a Major League arm. A lot of running around right now. It has to be done. Wonder what is in this egg. Guess it's one of those wild beasts that I was killing. Considering they were defending it. Okay, so I need to take down this shield. Now how do I do that? Let's just put this down. There's a generator. Kulveer Singh Bhatti, how do you get to this elevators? I mean this generator, is they like check the roof. Oh, you meant to break this. Is it just a melee attack? How do you break this? You need a specific weapon to break this? How do you get into this? You gotta throw something at it? Does anyone know how to get into this thing? Grenades are immune to it as well. Use the fire item. What fire item? Is there a fire item around here? Oh, like this. Throw the firebox. Will this do the trick? I need to get somewhere high then to do it. Underneath me. So this thing. If I throw this up here. Okay, so you got to get it on target, obviously. Right. Okay, I think I got the idea now. Let's try and throw it on target. Okay, that's not going to work. Be a bit closer, or at least aim a little higher. Mover says it will do a slam. You need to slam. You need to slam on it. Okay. How do you slam? I don't see any more of those things I can. I don't see any more of those explodable barrels. Maybe there's some around here. There's got to be some more of those things around here. Maybe they'll respawn after a certain amount of time. Double jump, then hold melee. Okay. Let's see. Nah, it's not working for me. I'm double jumping. And holding melee. So is that when you've got one of those things in your hand, you can slam it? So if you double jump and hold melee when you've got one of those things in your hand, you'll do it? Or just use melee by itself? Either way, I need to find another one of those things to get through. And right now there isn't one. What I'm going to do is maybe grab the egg, clear the area, come back. And maybe it will respawn, possibly. But or maybe there's some up here. Let's have a look. Oh, we're fresh out of explodable barrels. I don't think there's any more around here. So I'm kind of screwed. Okay. Let's get out of here. I'm sure they'll respawn. if I clear the area. Looking at it, that ain't even where I meant to bring the egg, I don't think. What's this? Yeah, I meant to bring the egg. This is like the main mission. So I'm not even going to worry about this right now. Let's just deal with the egg situation. And then we'll deal with the main mission after that. Somehow I ended up trying to do the main mission. I know why, because of this. I don't know what it is. Sometimes your mission will change to a different one. Sometimes side missions and contracts get mixed up. So you can track both, but it'll mess up your tracking system. So I just got to follow the blue. That's all I got to worry about. Look, I want to deal with the egg first. I'll come back to that main mission another time. I'm trying to avoid the main mission at the moment, to be honest. Okay, you can pretty much use any weapon with one hand. That's pretty cool. Why did this place have to be so far away? It's almost practically at the start of the game. Okay. Now I gotta go this way. Damn it. Fight on my hands now. And these things are tough. Good thing about this gun, if you shoot them in the head, it will just blow up. Move dot says you don't need that. Okay, so I was just doing it wrong. Okay, what I'll do, let me just take care of this and I'll go back to the main mission after, just to break in and just stop the generator, and then I'll continue doing some other stuff. I'm thinking I might need your help on that. What is this? Okay, with these kind of heavy weapons, you can use them rather than a grenade. I prefer grenades, to be honest, in part of my fighting style. I just need to get rid of this damn egg. I think they purposely made it so far away just to make it challenging getting it back to the correct place. If you just joined the stream, guys, hit the like button. It will just help with the visibility of the stream, bring more eyes to it. That would help support the channel. And of course, if you're new, consider subscribing. I'd appreciate that too. Deal with these guys. Out of ammo. No problem. I'm using a cryo ammo, so sometimes you can freeze your enemy.
Same as always.
Nice. Olivia Singh Batty says, no problem, mate, but you will need to bear with me as I am disabled. Oh, it's not affecting anything you're saying. Steezin, what are you doing? What's going on, man? Says, what up? I'm good, man. Just enjoying some Borderlands 4. A game that's notoriously melting systems. Well, not melting, just giving everyone a hard time. Doesn't necessarily draw a lot of power. You can see I'm drawing 458 watt, mainly because I'm using 4 times frame gen. Okay, let's not get sidetracked now. Grab the egg. How the hell did I drop the egg? Okay, so where are we going now? One sec. Have we arrived at our destination? I don't think we have, because it's over here. How the hell did this waypoint get disabled? I don't understand this game sometimes, honestly. Okay, let's keep going. Season says, I'll give it a try when I get back. I got a digital key with a 5090 purchase. Seeing nothing but bad performance across the board. It is pretty bad, it has to be said. Obviously with a 5090, you've got the tools to get a good experience, but not everyone can say the same. So that's where the problem lies. Even by 5090 standards, trying to play it native and getting like 45 to 50 FPS is not exactly great. You'd expect more, especially from a cel-shaded open world game that doesn't look like it's breaking, coming with any breaking new technology. But I guess ray tracing and Unreal Engine 5 can cause some issues. Convincing Batty says you should also look into purchasing average AVG driver software. Nah, man. I don't like bloatware on my PC. I don't mind. I'm very, very happy to install drivers as and when I need to. If I get a new Nvidia driver, my Nvidia app will notify me, and all my social media will notify me. I'm subscribed to Nvidia, video cards, WCC FTech. I go on my Twitter feed, and all of those on just going through my feed will tell me when there's a new driver. There's no way I won't see it. Secondly, I'm pretty proactive in that kind of stuff. If I need a new chipset driver, I'll look into that personally. Oh damn, I can't climb up with the egg, can I? So I don't need software like that. For me, that's just bloatware. It's not something I need. Right, maybe we can just jump up. Can I teach you how? It's pretty easy. I mean, what kind of system do you have? You can literally go to right click on your start button, go to driver manager and device manager, sorry, anything that isn't installed with a correct driver, there will be like a exclamation mark or question mark or whatever. And you know, find out what that device is and then get the driver. But more than likely, Windows would have taken care of that for you. It's pretty good at finding drivers by itself. So it's not really a massive issue anymore. Like back in the day, like Windows XP, when that thing didn't have a clue what you were using, then that's when you really needed to have driver support, because it didn't come with like 100,000 universal drivers, and it didn't have access to automatic sourcing, which what Windows 11 and 10 can do. 7, 8, I think Windows 10, 8 and Windows 7 were all pretty decent at doing that, but Windows XP is where you needed to worry. I'm just curious now. I'm gonna have to throw the egg up here and just climb up. I have not got any bloatware items, so it's clean. No, I mean, anything I don't need on my system, I consider bloatware. You may find it useful. I consider something that installs my drivers. A third-party application that goes around in the background installing drivers for me is bloatware, in my opinion. For me, personally, because I don't need it. It's something I'm very happy to take care of myself. Okay, where are we? We're getting there. Why the hell did this thing have to be so far away? Let me deal with these guys. As you can see, it's nighttime now, so the game again does have a time of day system, which is strange to see with this type of art design, but it works. Matt Berry says bro is playing like a dev. I wouldn't know what a dev plays like. I've never watched one. I guess you've spent a lot of time doing that. I hope the egg's okay. I really hate you guys. Bam. Almost took me out of the game. Maybe I should switch to bring out a few of my abilities just to help out. Okay, you're down. Alright, let's grab some ammo. What is this? No, that's not an improvement on what I already have. Just avoid all the drama over there, to be honest. Let's go this way. Man, this is a long ass run. 524 meters away. They're nearly there. Thing's gonna throw fire at you. Even though these things could do that. Sorry, little one. You tapped me first. Did you get your bike ride would save you waiting? No, you try to ride the bike, the egg, it leaves the egg in place. You can't travel with the bike and the egg at the same time.
I'm ready for a throat to the knife.
Love it.
Killing is worth 1,000 words.
You guys just won't leave it alone, will you?
Always love a retrieval.
That's a victory.
Don't mind if I do.
Oh?
Salutations!
Still alive, are you? Don't want to go too far away from the egg just in case it respawns in its original position. That will just annoy the hell out of me. Alright. Let's get out of here. Okay, getting pretty close. Okay, I'm gonna remove that OSD now because I'm sure you've kind of got a good gist of how the CPU performs. Okay, finally made it. I won't be surprised if there's one last fight I gotta do before I can complete this mission. It seems like I made it. You guys maybe go through it just completing that mission. Okay, let's clear up some space in my inventory. See what I can sell.
Good doing business with you.
Let's have a look at what I have. Currently using this. Currently using this as well. Everything at the bottom is what I'm using. What is this? Gripping Rider shotgun. It's okay, but it's basic, man, so it's gotta go. When I say everything common, I'm not really feeling it. This isn't too bad. Secondary fire shots at sticky gyro jets. I don't really like these kind of guns.
Black, you're taking all me money.
What is this now? Sublinar Vertex. Can switch between incendiary and... I've got something like this as a shotgun though, but as an assault rifle, could be interesting. You know what? Let's keep that. Let's try that out. What is this? Health burst, 165. The one I've got revives my shield, so I don't really need this. Don't really care for this assault rifle.
If you got any more like this, you know where to find me.
This isn't too bad. Critical hits will ricochet. What else do we have here? Socialized Dragoon sniper rifle, 154 DPS. Alt fire as a shotgun. I like this weapon, but it's only a level 10, so it's gotta go.
Gonna love this. Or hate it. She's a hard woman to read.
Yeah, all that low level gear that I got going, that's gotta go now. Like this, it's good, but it's a level 9, so it's gotta go. What is this? No, that's gotta go as well.
I mean, you know.
It's an interesting one. 209, 104 healing, 16 seconds cooldown. Not bad. Might keep that. You never know. I'll keep this grenade as well. It's actually you know what? It's level 11. Okay, let's see if he had anything actually interesting to sell. So the item of the day is the edging crank shotgun, 206 DPS. Rolling thunder grenades, fires grenades, and deals 301 damage each. I'm not really interested. Heavy weapon ordnance, that's just a replacement for the grenade. Don't really like these type of things. I kind of just like having my grenades. Yeah, they haven't really got anything for me here.
For sale, baby shield, never worn. When you need immediate medical attention on a budget.
Let's grab some replenishments. I used a lot of ammo getting here. One only Ripper says, "What's up, bud? I'm good. Just enjoying some Borderlands 4." Okay. Wow. What's going on over here? Let's go and check it out. You can find a fragment of one of those vault keys or whatever they are. You don't need to help me. It's okay. I'll find my way. I like to kind of learn things on the job.
Like you had a chance.
We'll make sure that's the only one. Okay, we're here, so we're looking for this thing. Oh, hell did you come from? Okay, we're good. I can hear the sound. That means it's nearby. When you can hear the sound, it means it's nearby. I can hear it. Oh, key fragment detected. Yep, definitely has been. Alright, you guys need to help me out. Okay, cleaned up nice. The vault fragment has been detected, so it's around here somewhere. The Ripper says, yeah, I fairly enjoyed the Borderlands games and the Tiny Tina since they kind of share the same concept more or less. Yeah, I never played any, I didn't play Tiny Tina's Wonderland. I don't know how many spin-offs there were of that Tiny Tina series, but Borderlands games have always been pretty cool. Right, let's go to this fragment now. Not wasting time with this. Around here somewhere. The point of interest. Let's go and check it out. Yeah, that cell shaded look, they've stayed loyal to it, they've never changed. It's always been the same. Wonder if I can get up here. Interesting. There's some mission over here. I'm just getting sidetracked. Let me just get this fragment first. Kyle says this is better than Destiny. I didn't really spend much time playing Destiny, to be honest. I would say probably not. I think Destiny is a bigger franchise. At least to me, Destiny feels like it's a bigger franchise. It's not really hear people going too crazy for Borderlands. It's a decent game, respected enough, well known, but I think Destiny's hype's always been a little bit higher. These things are usually near the fragments. They're usually really, really close by. Okay. I don't know where this thing is, Ben. Change to the thermal ammo. Light these suckers up. These guys always come with a typical ambush. Okay, we've got more company. Bring it on. Let's call for some help.
Isn't she radiant?
Quite a few up here. I don't have to see me yet. Pretty big one. Well. These things try to dive bomb you. Seems like the coast is clear for now though. I didn't realize there was a detection meter, so the closer you are, of course, the more it starts to beep. Or the more that meter starts to increase. So keep an eye on that thing. Quite a big area to cover. I have a feeling it's, because I heard the noise, I think it's more closer to here somewhere. How the hell am I going to get around this thing? Go this way. Don't know if I can hang glide from here. Seems a little bit too low. Yep. One of the Ripper says, is this game super demanding? I hear around a lot. Yeah, it is. This one's the most demanding one ever. Plus it's on the Unreal Engine 5 and it uses Lumen ray tracing. So it's really, really bad. But even by Unreal Engine 5 standards, this one's particularly bad. So yeah, the rumors are true. It's really heavy on the CPU as well, so if you got an underpowered system, you're definitely going to know about it.
I could do this all day.
Will that help, guys? Jeff says, what's up, Bang? How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, those two goons that were chasing me. Had a surprise for them, but they've disappeared. I'll grab all the ammo I can, get out of here. Johnny Live says, yo Bang, what's good bro? I'm good, thanks for tuning in. Jeff says, I found the throwing knives are OP. Really? I don't really use them, to be honest. But now that you said that, I'll definitely explore that. Okay, we're trying to get back here, so we're on the right track. One on the Ripper says, so I'll take your word for it. I just see 200 FPS and that's why. That's because I'm using FrameGen 4X.
I'm unstoppable.
As you know, not all frames are equal. But I like my fake frames in this game. It seems to do, it makes the game feel smooth, so works for me. Reload all my guns when I got the chance. Okay, it's almost morning. As you can see, I'm back in the zone now. That the Vault Key fragment detector has popped up on my top right. Now, there's a question mark over here, but I think it's somewhere over here, so just want to make sure I'm heading in the right direction, so it's this way, somewhere. So I remember hearing that sound. Yeah, the game is super demanding, it really is. You should check out, I think Hardware Unboxed did a good video of it. And they kind of did quite a few GPUs, I think 40 GPU benchmark. You get a good gist of what you're working with, and needless to say, there's a lot of GPUs that can't even do 30 FPS, so yeah, it's pretty special. Yeah, this could take a while. I'm not going to spend any more time on this for now. I want to bore you guys to death with trying to find the vault fragments. I'll do that at my own time. Let's go and do a mission. Yeah, FrameGen doesn't always provide the best experience, but with the RTX 5090 DLSS Quality, providing if your card's stock or overclocked, if it's overclocked you can get anywhere from 70 to 80 FPS. Stock you're gonna be in the 60s to the 70s, and as long as you kind of got a base frame rate of 60, frame generation usually works pretty well. So for me it's fine. The latency, as you can see, the average latency is like 45, 46 milliseconds, 41 milliseconds. It's all over the place. But it feels smooth and it's super responsive. It's not actually that bad. Okay. Now that I don't have the egg to worry about, I can pretty much drive to my destination. Save a little bit of time. Alright, let's deal with these guys since you want to chase me. The way these things just surround you.
Oh, does this hurt your soul?
Got a level up at last. I'm now level 15. Season says, I don't even understand why they would release it in its current condition. Developing relying on upscaling technology is too much. I agree. I think Unreal Engine 5, one of the main kind of aspects of the engine was really made to take full advantage of upscaling tech. It is literally kind of built into the design, which is why it's so friendly with everything. XeSS, FSR, and DLSS are practically just plugins. It's so easy to get them into any game that uses that engine. That at the core, it was built with upscaling in mind, unfortunately. So as far as Unreal concerned, they expect you to use it and be happy about it too. Huge Vibe says FrameGen is basically a requirement if you want to play at 500 Hz or above. Yeah, there's too many CPU limitations. FrameGen kind of comes in and alleviates that, bridges the gap. As far as you're concerned, your monitor thinks it's a real frame. Obviously the latency isn't going to be the same, but it's still going to look silky smooth on that 500 Hz display. And most people who have 240 Hz 4K displays will reap the benefits of a 50 series GPU using 4X FrameGen for sure. Man, there's a lot of these damn flyers. It's easier to kill them with these types of guns. Just get to the target a lot quicker. Alright, I'm just going to use my compass to get to my destination. This waypoint system leaves little to be desired at times. And now I'm being ambushed again. Call in some backup, level the playing field. Huge Vibe says latency is fine if it's 500 Hz since base frame rate is 120. I don't have much experience with anything over 144 Hz, so I wouldn't even know what that feels like, but I'll take your word for it. Okay, I need to find a way to get back or get to this damn waypoint system's not much help sometimes. It really isn't. Gotta find a way out of here. It's a weird ass valley, man. There's just like this high ass cliff. It's like boxing you in. So if you look, there's a cliff face all across here, but it seems to be like a pathway through here. So I guess I go through this town and there's like a pathway that I can take.
That's freaking it.
Hopefully I don't run out of bullets. One on the Ripper says, it's probably me just appreciating this art style more, I guess. It looks good, but probably not that good for the performance. Yeah, most people would concur with that. But yet again, people are right. Not everyone have a 5090 cards to play games. Yeah, the 5090 and 4090 do very, very well on this. The AMD on the whole actually provides the best experience. Excluding the 4090 and the 5090, AMD is actually giving you the best experience overall, which you wouldn't expect with a game that uses ray tracing at its core. I know it's software ray tracing that mainly runs on compute performance, but it's still interesting to see that. Okay, how do I get through this place, man? It's just a joke. Should be like an elevator or something. You know what? I'm gonna fast travel. I don't even know why I'm stressing myself. I can just fast travel here or whatever. Or somewhere close by. Can't fast travel here. Nope. What about here? Guess the closest place is here. I'm just gonna do that. Where's that silo gone? Damn it. Point of interest. Where is that mission I was meant to be doing? I just kind of lost track of everything. Okay, here we are. So it's just T. I was just disabling the key. That's what I was doing by accident. Season says no one's getting 120 FPS native in this game. Bang, what? You get native 1080p. Let's find out. Let us find out. What do I get at native 1080p? First of all, let's disable frame generation. And let's change the resolution to 1080p. Oh, let's go 1440p first. Let's do it in increments. Alright, give it a minute. We're still using DLSS, I think. Let me check, because if we want to do it natively, DLSS has got to go as well. At least no upscaling. So apparently, I guess if you're not changing actual settings in the game rather than just resolution, you don't need to wait 15 minutes for the shaders to rebuild. That's kind of a thing with this game, apparently. So native badass settings, 1440p, we are getting 71 FPS. That's just some perspective for you. This game is demanding as hell. So I'm going to play for a few moments and I'll drop it down to 1080p. I thought I needed the ammo, I guess not. Okay, I got some company. Okay, I think we're good. There's the baby one. Sorry, you gotta go as well. Yeah, no. Yeah, nobody's hitting 120 native if the 5090 can't even do it. Now, hold on now. We ain't even explored 1080p yet. We don't get there though. Just gonna quickly power up. We have further inscriptions. Vex and her minions gain increased melee damage, maximum health capacity. So when I send out the repair, it'll do a better job. Oh, now I've got some SDUs as well. So I'm gonna increase my backpack size. I've got 50 to play with. So let's increase space of the backpack. I hate having to manage my inventory. Also increase my SMG ammo and my shotgun ammo a little bit. Capacity wise, sorry. Okay, Huge Vibe says, well, yeah, I just explaining what the point is of frame gen. It's not to make the game like this playable, that sucks. It's to make games look as smooth as CRT. Oh man, I remember them CRT days, man. Took up a lot of space. Some of them back in the day even used to give off radiation, but not anymore. Of course, that wouldn't be acceptable. Right, let's go down to 1080p. See what we get natively. Damn, sorry, I haven't been reading everyone's comments. One of the Rippers says, fast travel, save yourself some time. Don't be like me, that I will search around for 2 hours just to find a way, only to realize that it's fast travel option later. I assume DLSS 4 already. Yes, it is. They should use DLSS 4 right for the upscaler. They do. The game is FSR 4 ready, DLSS 4 ready, XeSS 2.0 ready. It had literally all the latest upscalers from day one. Look, you don't even get 100 FPS at native 1080p at badass settings all the time. Let me just check my GPU load. I can't even see my GPU utilization. My OSC is too big for 1080p. So I don't know if there's any bottlenecking going on right now. But anyway, I'll play for a few moments and I'll go back to 4K. I'm gonna run too many experiments. Huge Vibe says, I still have one, laughing out loud. Sony F520 God tier CRT2. Damn. If you could buy a Sony back then, you must have been rolling in it. Sony, I remember the Sony, what was Sony's range for their computers? Is it Sony Vaio, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Sony Vaio. I remember one of my mates had a nice Sony Vaio PC. The swag was just nice. It was like silver. Because back in the day, everything used to be that kind of cream color. I don't know why. That was like the stock color, and it was so ugly, man. It felt like a school PC. But the Sony Vaio was like all silver, and it looked all futuristic, and just had a lot of swag to it. Okay, is this the woman for the mission? I guess it is. She says, someone's been beaming up my beasts. Help for rancher bring her babies home. So let's go and find out who's been stealing them.
Zipping around up there when I'm not looking. But I'm wise to their schemes. I'm wise, you hear me?
Can you tell me who's scheming, but like, without yelling at me?
Oh, we both know. The man in middle. Flying outlaws who never seem to get shot down.
Apple user says, what GPU? I'm using an RTX 5090.
Doing it in the next valley, too. Go on over there and stop them.
You shouldn't have to wait long before they show up. Please bring my babies back to me.
Alright, woman, calm down. It's not that deep. At least not to me. At least I don't have to travel far. Let's go and get her cattle back. You can call it that. That's some kind of strange animal. Huge Vibe. Steve Jobs considered letting Sony make the MacBook instead of Apple, but they refused. Interesting. Huge Vibe says Vaio still exists in Japan as its own independent company. Those old Vaios were amazing. They were.
Crazy. Better trail that ship and see where they're taking the babies.
I guess I gotta follow. I'm doing a mission right now, but honestly, when these things turn up, you gotta do them because they're like it's like a boss thing. So I'm gonna do this first, and I'll come back for this rancher mission in a moment. So essentially, you're in this kind of limited area. You gotta fight that boss. You gotta survive, and if you do kill it, you get some decent loot. So that's the aim.
Let me help you with that crazy. We need to make cutbacks.
Let's go. This guy's got like loads of toxic stuff coming out of it, so can't get too close to this thing. I got something for you. Alright, let's change our weapon. Use a shotgun. A nice amount of ammo here. Man, that toxic damage is pretty savage. And I'm not gonna make it at this point. I can't leave this area. You leave this area for 1 second. The boss disappears. Die already. I need you to die so I can revive myself. Oh my gosh. Can't believe I just died so pathetically. The one on the Ripper says makes sense. So basically you need 1080p and DLSS at any range to hit 100 plus FPS on the 5090. You do. Let's go back to 4K. It's more my speed. It looks so much better. What the hell? It's just like, why can't I find 1080p? Why can't I find 4K? I mean, that is weird. That's super weird. I can't even find my native res anymore. Anyone ever experienced anything like that? Let's go to window then, because if I go to window, it has to be 4K. Just the fact that my desktop's at 4K. Maybe it's a glitch or something. So now you can see that it's back at 4K, but that was weird. Also need to put on DLSS because I can't handle that at native. That's not a thing. And let's put framed in on at 3x. Give myself a little bit more latency to play with.
To really feel alive.
Yeah, Jeff said it's a bug. Yeah, it must be. That was weird. It's a good job my desktop's at 4K, so it kind of resolves the issue.
I say, I'm ever so parched, and this moonshine I've procured may be just what I need to slake this devilish thirst.
Okay, let's actually just do the mission. I missed out on that boss's loot, but we'll do it another time. There's plenty of those kind of things that pop up in the area randomly. This is what I hate about this game. What will happen is, you're doing like a side mission, it will just go back to like your main mission by itself, even though you didn't ask for it. So I want it to stay on the abduction. For some reason now it wasn't tracking. It's being tracked now. So now let's change course. All right, we got to find these dudes.
There's that metal bird.
There you are. Okay, give us back the animals. Let's take in another one. Am I meant to open fire, or am I just meant to follow it around? Guess I'm just meant to follow it. It's gone all the way over here. Take care of these guys first.
I almost feel bad for you. Almost.
Come on, die already. Pretty tough, huh?
This is for you.
Yeah, I got something for you. There you go. Had to go down eventually. Okay, back to it. Okay, why are there so many enemies here? And the ship's just behind me. So I gotta go up here. So we can find a way up. There you are.
Those border assholes put them in cages. Not on my watch. You're all getting freed right now. Same as always.
Okay, so I gotta open all these cages. Hopefully they won't attack me.
Or whatever. Run free and stop.
Alright, where are the other cages?
And so the core instruments of man have been subdued. Approach, human, so I might look upon the face of our champion.
Sorry, buddy.
Was that voice you?
Does my eloquence surprise you, human? I wonder what other truths you have missed due to the comfort of assumption.
Better my assumptions than the Order's experiments. This looks like their handiwork.
The Order. They saw my people as ignorant cattle to be hollowed and glutted with machinery. Yet once they understood the depth of our intellect, we became subjects of study.
What will you do now?
I've pondered long on how to best provide for my brethren. Unfortunately, the callow life forms of this planet do not have the capacity to grasp the scope of our wisdom. To that end, I will retrieve my herd and find a verdant pasture elsewhere on Kairos, far from the trials of its people.
That's enough weird for me. I'm out. Good luck, though.
Your well wishes are appreciated. Go, knowing you have done my kind a great service.
Maybe I should go back and let that rancher know her herd had about 14 PhDs each.
You damn straight. Want my
I could
reward.
just mind my own business. Yeah, that feels like the right call.
Yeah, I guess we gotta make a decision here. Season says, whoa, we just identified a bug. We certainly did. One on the Ripper says, either the gaming industry started to smoke crack or they ate something weird. Yeah, I mean, look, I don't want to tar every other developer with the same brush. We are seeing a trend of negligence, let's call it, just kind of leaving DLSS upscaling and frame generation to kind of make up the gap between optimization, or to, let's just say, smooth over the cracks even, but it's not, it shouldn't be the way it should be. You should kind of get the game running nice. DLSS, upscaling, FSR, XeSS, whatever we get from that's a bonus, and if we choose to use so, it's optional. As is frame generation, it shouldn't be required. It's always the way it should be. They want us to accept that the fake frames are real frames. I'm not saying it's not useful. I'm not even saying I don't enjoy using the tech. I do enjoy using it in the right circumstance. This being one of them, it actually works actually pretty good. Even though it's got a high latency, it actually feels pretty good. But at the same time, it's still requirements for frame gen to work well. You gotta have a good base frame rate. And if you can't achieve that, then it's gonna feel terrible. Tribe says the writing on this game is not great. It's meant to be dark humor. The game doesn't take itself too seriously. I think there's times where I haven't seen a situation where it needs to be serious yet, but I'll judge it. I'm not going to judge it too harshly yet. It just feels like a Borderlands game to me. A lot of sarcasm, a lot of dark humor. And if you're British, it's just like speaking to your friends. It's just normal. Alright, you guys want some smoke? I got some free smoke for you. Wow. Wow, they're surrounding me, these guys. Let's call for some backup. Didn't expect such an ambush, and I've got to deal with this now. Guy with his big ass hammer. Good job, guys. Where do you think you're going? Jeff says, I agree, frame gen is not meant to cover up the sins. Yeah, I agree. Damn. Guy just melted in front of me. You guys just won't leave it alone, will you? There's plenty more down here. What is this place? I just ran into some big ass place where it's loads of people. Anyway. Let's have a look at the mission. Do you have to go back to it, or can you choose not to? Let's have a look how this works. Missions. It doesn't force you to. I guess you can not go back and kind of be the good guy. Or you can go back and let her know what's going down with the cows and stuff, which I'm not that bothered about it, to be honest. What I do need to do is go back and find a way into this lab, whatever it is. I'm just going to fast travel to the nearest place. Which unfortunately isn't that near. There must be something nearby. This will do. Damn, it's like 10:40 already. I don't even... Time's gone by pretty quick. I didn't realize I was streaming for 2 hours and 23 minutes. Usually I stream for 2 hours, but I'm gone over now. But it's okay. I'll keep streaming. I want to continue with the game a little bit before I end things. Primera, sorry, says, hey, can I play on Ultra Full HD Ryzen Ryzen 7 5800X 3D, RTX 5060 Ti. Let's just stop there. As soon as you said RTX 5060 Ti, you're not involved, boy. You're not involved, mate. I'm sorry. You just, your GPU is just not going to cut it, unfortunately. The rest of your system is good though, but for this game, you're going to need a little bit more. And it's no reflection on the 5060 Ti, it's just a reflection on the game. Okay, let's get out of here. Grab some ammo. I gotta deal with these guys. With a Gatling gun.
Why so twitchy?
Huge Vibe says this game does have a chill gameplay loop, makes you forget the time. Yeah, trust me, I've just been playing. It doesn't even feel like I've been playing for long, but I've been playing for over 2 hours and 20 minutes, so it's gone by pretty quick. Man, the voice actor that did a great job, man. She was fully into it. Has some good anguish. I like that. Okay, let's keep going. I'm not even going to check on the loot. I'm really not interested. Let's just keep it moving. What the hell was that? Oh, like a massive explosion in the distance. Okay, back to where we need to be. Guess I got some guys I got to take out first.
Let me help you with that crazy.
I sit like this. I would not breathe. My preservation time. See how you look.
Okay, pretty much cleaned house. Okay, let's try and progress with the story now. I think we're good for armor.
That's called hell.
Okay, we're good. Area is clear finally. Okay, so this is the place I gotta find a way inside. And it's protected by this generator. Then there's some explosive things you can use. Oh, my days, I just blew one up for no reason with one of my melee attacks. Okay, so I gotta use one of these to explode. But I gotta throw it up there, I guess. But if I do throw it up there, it's just gonna explode. So I just need to use my hover ability, get across. I don't know, that's a little bit too low. I need to get a bit higher. Let's try it from here. Well, so double jump and use your throw ability. That doesn't work. How the hell do you get into this place, man? Doesn't make any sense. No, it's got something to do with the melee. Says back of the shed there's a gap. So then why is there like this big... What do you do in the back of the shed? Let's have a look. A small gap here. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. There is a gap.
Whew. For being such a dump, this place sure has a lot of defenses.
Always gotta reload this thing.
That one's gone.
This thing's durable as hell. There's one more, or there's two more actually. Let's deal with them. I want to be under fire while I'm just trying to go through the game. But thanks Elliot23, I appreciate this the help there. Where the hell are... You know what? I'll leave it. Because they're not shooting me, that's good enough for me. Okay, was there something in here I needed, or do I need to complete the job and blow this up completely? Alright, it's already down. I guess I can go into the house now.
Hello? Order vampire? Countess?
A vampire lives here. Should be interesting. Have a look around. What, they'd be in a basement or something. Things are upstairs. Oh, that's terrible.
You're not Order, too sane to be a Ripper, and you haven't shot me yet, so you need me alive. Curious. I'd hoped to have enough time to get this fast travel device ready, but plans fall apart. I can adapt.
Zadra.
You look smarter than to point a gun at a Vault Hunter.
A Vault Hunter? Things are worse than I thought.
You really just gonna stand there? We gotta go and rescue her.
This time and I had no clue Sandra was here. Timekeeper, may he rule forever. Will be so pleased with me. As for you, Vault Hunter, you spoiled my conquest of the Outfounders. How does it feel to have your plan ruined? Try to escape all you like. My forces will crush you.
Don't think so. Okay, gotta survive somehow. They're not coming behind me, I just gotta stand my ground. I've got a big ass boss up there. Right, let's bring down my minions.
Rise! I'm your Grim Reaper.
Out of ammo. Guess I'll have to get down there.
But you're so hot.
Another one down.
Great news! These protein stars are a huge hit. How's everything on your end?
Bad. Idolater Saul took our Order scientist away in an airship.
Okay, that is bad. Conway, can you track it?
Already on it. I've got an Order airship moving at speed towards the old meat processing plant. Sending coordinates. It's quite a drive, all the way on the other side of the power dam.
Well, hey, at least it's not another prison.
It might as well be. The Fade Fields supply Kairos' food, so the Order keeps that place locked down tight. I used to work the meat line before Saul decided synths were more efficient. If nothing's changed, I think I know your way in.
Okay. I think I'll leave it there, guys. This seems like a better time than any to end this stream. So, still that good stuff. Hit the like button if you're new. Consider subscribing or following. I'd appreciate the support. and I'll see you guys in the next stream. Thanks for everyone that got involved in the chat. Always makes it a lot more interesting when there's discussions going around. But probably live stream same time roughly tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next stream.